Motorbikes were the subject of this year's road safety lecture in Phoenix Park. The findings of a report published by the RSA show alcohol plays a major role in the number of crashes involving motorcyclists. So does speed.
Motorcyclists are actually overrepresented in the number of deaths on our roads. Of the number of people killed in a 5-year period, they represented 11%. Over 1 in 10 people killed on our roads. The message to motorcyclists is to drive at an appropriate speed where they have control of their motorcycle.
And that wasn't the only campaign being launched today. Cyclists from across Dublin are taking part in a ride-out protest against the lack of government funding for cycle projects.
It was prompted by the tragic death very recently of a young woman here in Dublin off her bike, killed by a huge truck, a HGV truck. And unfortunately, this is partly a result, first, as I say, of poor infrastructure. We want to see better designed, better funded, separated cycle infrastructure as far as possible.
But it's the ongoing Lewis works that remain the biggest headache for motorists and commuters alike. The city centre was a scene of chaos today as parts of Nassau and Dawson Street were closed to facilitate cross-city Lewis works. Diversions will be in place for around 4 weeks.
Well, without a doubt there's going to be an impact. These are some of the key streets, busiest streets, both for traffic, both for pedestrians and for buses. So I think the impact is really just going to be, maybe some congestion, maybe a delay on some of the bus services. But I think we have a fairly good diversionary plan in place, so people shouldn't be concerned.
Lewis Cross City say they're over 3 years into a 4.5-year project and plan to have all construction finished in time for next Christmas. Chris Morrison, Ireland Live News.